Hey guys, I'm Devin de Lima. I had a different video planned for this week, and unfortunately, I I don't I don't feel right posting anything else other than this video. I just want to be honest and talk to you guys about something. Basically, as you can tell by the title, and you might have seen if you follow YouTubers, a 22-year-old girl who was a YouTuber named Christina Grimmie. She was a singer-songwriter. She competed on NBC's The Voice. I think she placed like third in her season. Um, she was performing in Orlando, and she was shot. I think she was like signing autographs, or she was meeting fans, and someone came up and they shot her, and then they shot themselves. And according to reports, her brother tackled the shooter right away. I guess he was there, and then she was taken to the hospital and she died in the ER. Or maybe it was on her way to the ER. I don't know. It's scary. It's scary, and it's heartbreaking, and it's so many other adjectives that just don't even matter. And there are just a lot of feelings that I'm having and processing out loud right now about this situation. And, first and foremost, I want to say I'm so sorry to her family and her fans and subscribers. I mean, she had like three point some million subscribers. I mean, there were people who watched her. There were people who loved her as a human in real life and on the internet. And I am so sorry for your loss. I unfortunately had never had, the experience of meeting her. But it's just, when this happens to one person in the YouTube community, it happens to everyone. And it's a lot to think about and a lot to process and a lot to feel all at once. My thoughts and prayers are with her fans and her friends and her family. Most of all, I cannot imagine losing a daughter at 22 who was having so much success, and to just have that happen. It's unfortunately not an isolated incident. I put up a video last year in October saying and pleading with people who were running for the election in America, saying, basically in that video, to summarize it, I'm talking about stop worrying about all these things like emails and attacking one another and being racist or ignorant or whatever. Like, those are all really big and important issues. But please, someone do something about the gun laws. Someone do something about the gun violence in America. This is not okay. It was never okay. And unfortunately, people are saying, we need more protection at events like this. We need more protection for artists. We need to make sure that artists aren't going to get hurt if they're putting themselves out there. We have to protect our artists. But where's the other side of the coin? Like, yeah, we should protect our artists and our public figures and the people in their career. But when do we start to teach people to stop shooting other people? it's almost like putting the blame on the person who died, and it's getting into this odd rape culture thing, and it's not okay at all, and it makes me scared to ever really get big on YouTube, honestly. I mean, or really successful as a public figure anywhere, because Christina Grimmie had no controversy around her. She was like the person who was so wholesome and had never said anything bad that I'm aware of, and never had, like, you know, a smear campaign against her, never had anything. I mean, honestly, she could have been anyone, and it's a shame that it was her, and it's a shame that there's just no reason for it. And it makes me think that, like, I could be controversial or not on YouTube, and I could still be doing a meet and greet and get shot and die because something's not connecting with the laws, and then other people, if that were to happen to me, will start to blame the wrong person. It's not the fault of the people who work for the person who got shot. It's the fault of the person who pulled the trigger. And why were they able to get a gun into a facility like this, and why were they able to buy a gun if they had these intentions, and what happened? And there's just a lot of questions, and you know, it's a lot. And I'm sorry if what I'm saying just doesn't make sense or just rambling. I do want to say I'm not monetizing this video out of pure respect for her family and her friends and her fans. I don't ever want to make money off of something like this. It's just me processing on camera, and you know, I think I'm just shocked and heartbroken. But just remember, out of this, I hope that out of this horrible, tragic situation, that something great will come out of it. Maybe stricter gun laws or more awareness to it. You know, I feel like what's going to happen, honestly, and maybe I'm being cynical, but I'm just going off of past experiences, everyone's going to talk about it, myself included. Everyone's going to campaign for it, and then the next big headline will come, and nothing will change. And that's not okay. And it makes me scared. Not only for myself, but for my future children. In all honesty, this is one of the reasons why I moved out of the city of Chicago and moved to the suburbs. There was too much gun violence, and it's making me scared to ever live anywhere in the United States, because do I want to be at the mercy of a government, of laws that aren't protecting me as a citizen? It's really hard to process, and if you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. If you guys have any thoughts or anything, please leave them down below. And please just be safe out there. Unfortunately, we live in a society right now where only you can protect yourself, and that's so unfortunate. And sometimes even when you do that, it's not enough. I don't know. Yeah, I hope maybe this helped some of you guys just to hear me talk it out. Maybe it's helped you talk it out too. Please feel free to comment down below if you want to have an open and honest conversation about this situation at large or anything. I'm more than willing to talk and to have a actual conversation about this because it feels like no one is. And I'm sick of it. I mean, it doesn't seem like I'm really angry right now, but inside I'm very angry because for a country that boasts that it's the best in the world, why are you letting your people kill each other? It blows my mind. So I'll see you guys next week for another brand new video. Yeah, later.